Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sister Wives fans call Kody Brown's behavior roid rage. Is Sister Wives star Kody Brown on steroids? Some viewers think that's entirely possible based on Kody's behavior in recent seasons. After all, he's hardly the man fans met back in season 1. Of course, nothing will ever be official unless Kody confirms the rumor himself. But in the meantime, some fans think they have some evidence. See what they had to say. Is Kody Brown taking steroids? When Sister Wives first began, Kody Brown appeared to be a jovial family man. The Brown family had their share of problems, but they all seemed to have the same goals and values. 19 seasons later, that's a completely different story. On top of that, Kody Brown is now the shell of his first season persona. Kody's roid rage. A Redditor titled their post, "Does anyone else wonder if Kody is on steroids? He's always been a doofus, but there is a definite change around the time they moved to Flagstaff, and even a little before then. He seems so angry, hateful, and quick to fly off the handle." Thoughts. Some comments included, "Could be, but I think he's just butthurt after realizing that his push to move to Flagstaff was a huge mistake. 100%. When I see people saying he was always like this, I'm flabbergasted. He made a drastic shift towards the end of season 13. Beginning of season 14. Season 14 is when they moved to Flagstaff. He is of an age when his testosterone is dropping, and some urologists will put men who are at risk for prostate issues on testosterone, low doses, but over time, the dose could be increased or he could be taking more than is ordered on some of his doses. Will the family patriarch's mood cool anytime soon? Some fans wonder how much life Sister Wives has in it. Even Mary Brown has speculated on the show coming to an end soon. But if the show continues, fans sincerely hope that Kody Brown's mood cools down sometime soon. Over the years, fans have seen him completely tank his relationships with both his wives and his children. Now he's down to one wife and many of the children won't speak to him. It may never be confirmed if steroids are to blame for his bad behavior, but fans wouldn't be surprised at this point. They just hope he can control his temper sooner rather than later. What do you think about the situation? Is Kody Brown using steroids? Or is there another reason for his bursts of anger? Share what you think in the comments. The tension was palpable as the Brown family gathered around the outdoor fire pit on Coyote Pass. The crackling flames cast dancing shadows on their faces, revealing a mix of concern, frustration, and outright anger. Kody Brown, once the patriarch whose word held sway, now seemed more like a volatile volcano on the verge of eruption. His behavior in recent months had become erratic, and the family members had their own theories. But among fans, one term began circulating with increasing frequency: roid rage. Kody stood up abruptly, his eyes blazing. "I am sick and tired of being disrespected in my own family," he shouted, his voice echoing through the night. "Do you all think this is easy? Do you think managing 4 marriages and multiple children is some kind of joke?" The wives exchanged wary glances. Mary, always the peacemaker, tried to intervene. "Kody, we understand how stressful this is for you, but yelling isn't helping any of us. We need to talk through our issues calmly." Kody's face contorted with anger. "Calmly? You want me to be calm when none of you are listening to me? When every decision I make is questioned?" Janelle sighed deeply, her patience wearing thin. "Kody, we are not your subordinates. We are your partners. And lately you've been acting like a dictator. This isn't about respect, it's about control." Cristin, always the most vocal of the wives, couldn't hold back any longer. "Janelle's right. This isn't the Kody show where we all have to bow down to your every whim. We have feelings, needs, and opinions too. You've changed, Kody, and not for the better." Roid and Kody's fourth. The wind rustled through the pine trees, casting long shadows across the expansive property of Coyote Pass. The once promising land, now marred by broken dreams and unresolved tension, seemed to echo the discord within the Brown family. The Browns had shared their lives with the world for years, but lately their carefully curated image was crumbling under the weight of their reality. Fans of the show had been quick to pick up on the changes, and whispers of Roid rage had begun to circulate whenever Kody Brown's name was mentioned. It started subtly, almost imperceptibly. Kody had always been the strong, charismatic leader of the family, the glue that held together the disparate personalities of his 4 wives. But over time his behavior had shifted. What once seemed like firm guidance had morphed into something harsher, more erratic. His temper flared over the smallest issues, his patience wearing thinner by the day. Conversations that used to end in compromise now concluded in shouting matches. Cristin Brown was the first to voice her concerns. Sitting around the kitchen table with her sister wives, she hesitated before speaking. "Have any of you noticed a change in Kody lately?" she asked, her voice soft but laden with worry. Janelle, always the pragmatic one, frowned thoughtfully. "He's definitely been more on edge," she admitted. "It's like he's a different person." Mary and Robin exchanged uneasy glances. Mary, who had faced her own tumultuous relationship with Kody, nodded slowly. "I've seen it too," she said, her tone cautious. "But what can we do? He's still the head of this family." Robin, always the peacemaker, tried to offer a balanced perspective. "Maybe he's just stressed. With everything going on, it's understandable." But Cristin wasn't convinced. "It's more than that," she insisted. "It's like he's angry all the time, and it doesn't take much to set him off." As the months passed, Kody's behavior grew more alarming. He became increasingly controlling, dictating every aspect of family life with an iron fist. His outbursts became more frequent and intense, often leaving his wives and children in tears. The loving father and husband they once knew seemed to have vanished, replaced by a man they scarcely recognized. The fans, ever observant, took to social media to voice their concerns. "Is it just me, or is Kody acting like he's on steroids?" One viewer tweeted, "His mood swings are insane. #sisterwives, #roidrage." Others chimed in with similar observations, speculating about the cause of his drastic personality change. "Kody needs help. This isn't normal behavior," another fan commented on Facebook. "I hope the wives are okay." Despite the growing unease, the family continued to film their reality show, presenting a facade of unity even as cracks deepened beneath the surface. Behind closed doors, tensions simmered, ready to boil over at any moment. Kody's wives, once united in their sisterhood, found themselves increasingly isolated, each grappling with the emotional fallout in their own way. Janelle, ever the rock, tried to maintain a semblance of normalcy for her children, but even she couldn't deny the strain. "I don't know how much more of this I can take," she confided to Cristin during one of their rare private moments. "It's like walking on eggshells all the time." Cristin, who had always been the most vocal about her feelings, was nearing her breaking point. "We need to do something," she urged. "We can't keep pretending everything is fine. This isn't healthy for any of us." Mary, still struggling with her own relationship with Kody, felt torn. "I don't know what the answer is," she admitted. "But we can't just stand by and watch this happen." Robin, who had always tried to mediate, found herself at a loss. "I just want our family to be happy again," she said, her voice breaking. "But I don't know how to fix this." The breaking point came during the family meeting.